we decided to organize...
Gryffin, there's five. Five. You said four. You said four.
Okay, so the five of us, I can count, I promise. The five of us went on a 4-day canoe trip out in the Adirondacks. We went through Long Lake and Tupper and some connecting shenanigans. And we carried everything with us, we carried everything out, and it was a blast. And this is a small skit in tribute to our amazing trip, and hopefully many more that come through Henderson. All right. Yeah. That was the whole skit.
Just you missed counting.
Dear Scouts and future out-trippers of Camp Henderson, if you're considering an out-trip, stop considering it and schedule it now. Because it was awesome. But I can't just say that, I have to give you some details. So here's a small rundown of our out-trip. Day 1. Actually, I'm going to skip the car ride in because it was long and boring. First of all, we did a lot of canoeing. It was long and extremely mind-numbing. And we weren't very organized, as you can see. And after a lot of canoeing, we started to ask some delirious questions such as,
are grapes squishy or crunchy?
who knows? But after we were done with all that, we set up camp, had some water to compensate for our dehydration, which made us do things like this.
Okay. I found this mossy rock. It's nice and squishy.
And let me tell you something, being outdoors will really shift your perception of what comfort means.
Oh my gosh, guys! There's a door on a latrine, and it splits in half. It's like a Dutch door, and you can like...
So, after having our luxury perception skewed, we set up camp, and we had a nice small fire. And then we ate dinner. And then in the spirit of leave no trace, we used our cleaning water, dug a hole, dumped it out. And then we brushed our teeth. And then we got in a circle and spit in the hole. It was a great bonding experience. And then we went to sleep.
Sleep.
I regret that. Day 2. Day 2, we got up. Some of us more reluctantly than others. We got packed. And then Mark Anthony let us eat food.
Yeah.
Then we brushed our teeth, well, most of us, spit in the hole, and filled it in. And then day 2, we got on the lake and did some more mind-numbing canoeing. And then we had to stop halfway through and do a 3-mile back and forth to avoid a waterfall, dropping our packs after the first leg. And then we carried the canoes for a mile. And some of us just wanted the waterfall. Then we got back in the canoes. We went for about 5 more miles, and we sat down in the last available site. It was small, but it was cozy, and we set up camp. And the camp was about to get comfier because Colin made a discovery.
Found this moss. Again. It's really nice under your feet. I call it swoosh.
And then we had a slightly bigger fire. We were getting better. And then after that, one more time, dinner, made a hole, spit in it, and then went to bed. Day 3, we got up, we got packed. Again, some of us slower than others. Most of us brushed our teeth, and we filled in the hole. And then we had more canoeing! But it was shorter this time. And we set up camp extremely early. And then we sat around for a while. And we said, hey, wait a second, we've done a lot of canoeing and kayaking. Let's get the merit badge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, that sounds like a good idea.
So Connor filled in and gave us the few requirements we needed, and bam, we had 2 merit badges. So then, Colin made another comfort discovery.
Put the squoosh by the fire. Now it's nice and toasty.
And then we had a bigger fire, except someone put a log on that was too big and smothered it.
I wonder who.
And then we built it back up, had dinner, spit in a hole, and went to bed. Now day 4, Thursday, July 25th. Some of you may know it as Christmas in July. We got a nice warm waking up from none other than Santa Claus.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Morning,
Wake
Dad.
up!
Dad,
Now we packed up,
welcome.
had some food. We canoed against the wind. And we did this with the assistance of the extra special, legendary kayak paddle. It was wieldy enough. So then we set up camp. And we were so bored and so homesick that we just talked about bread for an hour.
Bread. Good bread. Bad bread, though.
Then we decided to take advantage of the wilderness we were in, and we swam to a nice little island. And then in the middle of the island, there was a sign that said we were trespassing. So we moved to another. And on that tiny island, we had a good time. And then we went back to camp. And this time, we have lots of fire. Like a lot of fire. So much fire that we dragged 2 trees back to camp to burn them throughout the whole night. And they were gone in 5 minutes.
I wonder who that was.
I don't know. And then we had dinner, spat in a hole, went to bed. Now day 5, we got up a little bit later than usual, packed up more leisurely this time. We paddled back across the lake, and we got picked up. And then we got back here to Camp Henderson, and we realized that we all got really cool t-shirts out of the deal.
Special. Very special. Very special indeed. That's all special. I wish I was that special. You are that special.
It almost made up for the fact that Colin burned his squoosh on day 4. But we also found out that we got extra t-shirts, and we have the honor of presenting them to the 2 adults who were with us on our trip. Mark Anthony and Connor, get up here.
Oh, Santa
Wait, those
Claus.
weren't scout handshakes. Do it
Oh,
over.
come on. Wow, it's been a decade. Oh, we're going back. Don't mind us. Oh, got it. Tiny hands. Got it. Yep.
Santa, way through, dog.
Overall, it was 4 days in the
Way
wilderness.
through, dog.
All the food got packed. 5? Oh yeah.
5. You
5
can't
days.
count.
Okay. All the food got brought in. All the food got brought out. We had to hang it up in a tree so we didn't get eaten by bears. And it was a lot of fun. And to anybody else who can do this, we absolutely recommend it because it was some of the best time we've ever had in scouting.